coming up on the list. If you're bored with the same four walls,
all you need, a pair of scissors and a vivid imagination.
Plus electricity to keep your skin smooth.
It's melting the collagen fiber, creating an immediate tightening effect.
But first, listen up.
Sound is very, very, very powerful.
How you hear things may improve your life.
Maybe you want to feel more focused. You can use sound for that.
It's your life, it's your list, and it starts right now.
Hey everyone, I'm Christina Guerrero.
And I'm Jimmy Rhodes, and we live in a world filled with a lot of noise. Kids, traffic, co-workers, and it can be overwhelming.
Yes, but on the flip side, there are some sounds that can help us, whether we're looking to study, relax, maybe sleep.
Entering the field of functional sound is our featured story at the top of the list.
Whether we're at work, riding in a car, or just trying to relax, sound has a profound effect on us.
Sound is the easiest way to control your environment. Sound is very, very powerful.
Oleg Stavitsky, CEO of Endel, an app that uses sound for wellness, pioneered the study of functional sound, and he explains using it can give you a mental edge.
It is sound that helps you achieve a certain state. Maybe you want to feel more relaxed, maybe you want to feel more focused, maybe you want to fall asleep faster. You can use sound for that.
To achieve this, the first step is understanding soundscapes that play through the app. While they're similar to music, they're actually quite different.
The fundamental difference is Endel soundscapes. They're endless, so they don't have a beginning or an end. They will play as long as you want.
And while you hear the soundscape, they're designed to be invisible.
They are not designed for conscious listening. They are designed to feel the environment around you with sound and blend with the background. And after a while, you don't even notice that they're there, and that's precisely the point.
The goal of the soundscape is to get us into what's known as a flow state, also known as the zone.
The way we determine flow state is this feeling of total immersion into whatever you're doing right now. This feeling of being absolutely present and focused.
And this level of focus isn't just for relaxing, it's for any activity you can think of.
We've all been there, whether it's through sports or through a very engaging and a challenging task, or even when you're playing with your children.
To get the benefit of these soundscapes, Endel syncs them with our circadian rhythm, so it's like a customized experience.
We all have that internal clock that is built into our bodies that regulates the phases through which we're going during the day. You know how our energy fluctuates, how you feel alert in the morning, then you feel sleepy around lunchtime.
They use data from our phones and other services to fine-tune our soundscapes.
We detect your location and we look at inputs like, time of day, weather, exposure to natural light, your sex, your age, how much sleep did you get. All of that information allows us to determine where you are in the so-called master circadian graph.
You can try the app for free, then it's $50 a year. It works with smart speakers, headphones, and anything that plays audio. Oleg says a good starter soundscape is the AI Lullaby, which Endel co-created with Grammy Award-winning artist Grimes. Feeling the flow with functional sound is at the top of the list.
Well, in case you're planning to make some improvements to your home this summer, we have a little help for you. No, we're not going to hold the ladder, but Daddy G. Jamal does have some DIY ideas that will give you lots of bang for your buck.
We all want to spruce up our houses, but we know there's always a chance that something can go hideously wrong.
That maybe something breaks, maybe there's a pipe in the wall you weren't expecting, and all of a sudden you need to involve the professionals and the costs go up.
Christina Pernfors, an image and interior stylist, shares 3 simple, quick home improvement tips that don't require power tools or expert skill levels. For starters, get a handle on things.
Well, think about it. Most kitchen cabinets today look very similar. We've seen a lot of the white cabinets or the light colored shaker style doors.
Whether you're talking wood or paint, there's a quick, easy way to level them up.
Adding a little jewels, I call them, but adding your own personal touch to the handles, you really make it your own.
There are a ton of options out there: bold, delicate, ornate, sleek.
And they come in all price categories. They can start as low as $3 and go all the way up to $30, $40.
Start by counting the number of doors and drawers you have. Then figure out your budget
To see how much can you afford and what are you willing to do for each of the knobs and handles.
Next, let there be light.
There are 3 main basic categories with lighting.
Overall lighting, task lighting, and accent lighting.
And this is where I see most people go wrong. They miss out on the accent lighting.
Accent lighting can not only fill in shadows created by overhead lights, it can add layers.
So layering means different heights in the room.
You can start on the floor with a basket light.
Then layering up, you could do a table lamp like this, something fun, a little funky.
Then add things like electric candles for shelves and nooks.
The light brings the eye up, creates drama, and can also make the room seem a lot larger than it is.
Finally, cut and paste.
When you think of wallpaper, you don't necessarily always have to think of the walls.
Use it in places like inside cupboards or the back of bookshelves to add depth and color.
Traditional wallpaper is really beautiful, but it does take time.
For these small projects, she suggests self-adhesive wallpaper.
All you need, a pair of scissors and a vivid imagination.
Dress up your digs DIY style.
Well, between the heat and UV rays, our skin can really get dry in the summer. And while moisturizing can help, you may want to go one better. We have facials to help keep your skin soft and supple all season long.
Taking care of your skin may be more difficult in the summer.
When the sun hits your skin, it's activating the melanin, it's activating all kinds of oils. You're slathering on sunblock also, so you're just plugging everything up. So we want to just get that cleaned up.
We're learning about 3 facials to keep your skin clean with licensed cosmetologist and esthetician Diana Rieger. Starting off with a hydrating facial, the hydrodermabrasion.
It's great for exfoliation. It literally puts solutions down into your skin, a vitamin C solution, and uses a special tip to exfoliate the skin and smooth it out, refining your pores and fine lines. So it pushes that solution down onto the skin and uses the suction to pull up the dead skin layers and the solution back into the machine. It just really hydrates and smooths the skin.
Wow, so it can really kind of cover a lot of different skin issues that you might be having.
It's very customizable.
It's recommended to get a hydrodermabrasion facial once a month for best results. Next up, to help improve blood circulation and add oxygen to the skin, the Oxygenio 3-in-1 Super Facial.
I apply the gel to the skin, and the gel has retinols, peptides, vitamin C, good stuff like that in it. And again, it's customizable. And then it has a special pod, and the pod is mostly sodium bicarbonate. It reacts with the gel on the skin, creating bubbles on the skin. And so your skin actually sees those bubbles, pumps blood to your skin via your blood supply, and so it really super oxygenates your skin. You're going to see plumping, but you're also going to see lifting and contouring of the face. It really helps to stimulate the collagen and just lift in the skin.
And our last facial to tighten and energize your skin, the radio frequency skin tightening facial.
It uses currents to actually melt the collagen wall. So it's melting the collagen fiber, creating an immediate tightening effect. And it also uses pulsed electromagnetic frequencies to stimulate blood flow so that your skin actually has better circulation and helps repair broken capillaries. We use a specialized handpiece, and it's just like a hot stone massage for your face and neck. We do a nice deep cleanse and a mask afterwards.
We're giving you 3 facials to keep your skin hydrated and bright for the summer.
Here's what's next on the list. We explore some long-held car myths.
When you buy a used tire, you're buying somebody else's bad tire.
Plus, we have hot Bollywood hits coming your way. And to go along with those flicks, how to make the perfect popcorn.
The best.
That's all next on the list.
YouTube, this is not the end of the show. We're about halfway there, so it's a good time to get up, stretch, get the blood flowing, maybe hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Yeah, you got to take a break. You'll never miss a minute of the list if you do it. So that's enough exercise. Back to the show.
Welcome back. You know, when it comes to car maintenance, not everyone is an expert, but let's face it, there are a lot of know-it-alls who act like they are. So telling right from wrong can be frustrating. Well, don't blow a gasket. We are debunking some popular car myths.
Cars can be confusing.
Car myths have been around for a long time. Unfortunately, in the last 25 years, the internet has ignited the myth a little bit more, so everybody can, at their fingertips, can read up and go, oh yeah, that's how that works, or you can't do this or you can't do that.
We spoke with Shahe Kaluki, an auto expert and owner of Masvo Auto in Phoenix, Arizona, to separate fact from fiction when it comes to cars. The first myth he's debunking, it's okay to buy used tires.
Sometimes we can't help but fall into the trap of, let's just buy the cheapest tire. And usually the cheapest tire ends up being a used tire. Well, let's not forget, when you're getting rid of your old tire and you're buying new, your old tire you got rid of because it was bad. So now when you buy a used tire, you're buying somebody else's bad tire. The other part of you buying a used tire that's not good is the fact that there's no warranty. So the liability is really big.
Next, to maintain a warranty, servicing a car at the dealership is a must.
False. You can have any independent shop do the repairs for you as long as you keep your receipts.
And
if the manufacturer recommends replace your filter, your cabin filter, or do an oil change or tire rotation or whatever that be, you can do it yourself. Make sure that you save the receipts. Put it in an envelope. That way, if there is a problem with the warranty issue and they question, hey, did you do this service? Yes, I did. By the way, I did it, and here's the receipts to prove it.
Finally, car washes are good for your car.
Washing your car every 2 days or 3 or 4 times a week because you have free clearance isn't a good choice. The first spray of water on the car is going to be recycled water. It's basically gray water that's been used from other washes. The second rinse after the soap is got hydrofluoric acid in there. Well, hydrofluoric acid over time will eat away at the paint.
Shahe says wash it once a week or every 2 weeks.
In essence, when a car is dirty, unless it rains, it's really just dust. So just dust it off instead of going through that hydrofluoric acid and the gray water and compromising your paint.
We're pumping the brakes on car myths.
With food prices on the rise, community gardens, local nonprofits, and assistance programs are using their green thumbs to help the hungry. We're serving up 3 delicious examples. And coming in at number 1, West Palm Beach, Florida's Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church is using their community garden to help folks experiencing food insecurity.
We harvest the vegetables on Saturdays, and then on Sunday mornings they are packaged and they are laid out on a table, and whoever needs them are able to take what they need.
Florenzia Davis has a PhD in nutritional science, and with the help of local businesses, she's expanding the garden to grow a bumper crop of produce.
It has really given us the opportunity to grow more, to provide more for the community.
You can support their cause at tabernaclewpb.org. At number 2, Milwaukee, Wisconsin's Victory Garden Initiative is encouraging folks to grow where they live by building free gardens in the yards of people experiencing food insecurity.
A lot of the foods that we're getting out of the store may not be as nutritious as it would be if you grow it right here.
Milwaukee's Fresh Food Access Report says the city has 13 food deserts, which are areas where people have limited access to healthful foods.
It's like a lot of corner stores, a lot of fast food stores.
The program also provides organic soil and seeds, equipping families with the knowledge and tools to grow their own food.
You know what's going into it, you know what seeds you're planting. It's just all very self-led and much better for you.
You can support their cause, or locals can join a wait list to get their own free garden at victorygardeninitiative.org. And third on our list of folks gardening greatness, Phoenix, Arizona's New Roots is a program that helps refugees grow their own food.
Whether that's sharing how to grow things, sharing dishes, or just sharing stories about your culture and where you're from.
The growing facility, complete with an aquaponics greenhouse, is provided by the International Rescue Committee. Everything the refugees grow is theirs to take home or to sell.
You always thank them, thank this program, thank this organization. They show you how to start your new life in the new country with the new people.
And those were 3 great examples of how people are gardening for good. And there's lots more to come on the list, so stay with us.
Get your backpacks and lunchboxes ready. We're going back to school.
All right.
With tips to help you save on supplies.
from pencils and pens to laptops and tablets.
Hacks for delicious snacks.
You have some stuff for us? This is fun!
Find alternatives to college.
There are many, many other choices.
Build a positive parent-teacher relationship.
Teamwork is needed now more than ever.
And so much more.
Back to school we go.
Monday.
We're back. Most of us probably assume Hollywood is the world's epicenter of movie production, but with close to 1,800 films a year, it's actually India. Jackie Gnecker looks at some Bollywood movies coming to a theater near you on the hot list.
At any time, there are over 1,000 screens showing Indian movies in the United States, making it the biggest overseas market for Bollywood films.
This summer is a great time to watch out for amazing Indian entertainment.
Sharing his favorite new Bollywood movies to look out for is writer and director Rishi Kumar. Up first, Shabash Meethu.
It's a real-life story of a former test captain of Indian women's national cricket team. Her name is Nipali Raj.
Sir, hamari bhi to koi pehchan hai. Dealing with the issue of gender disparity in sports, this movie stars award-winning actress Taapsee Pannu.
She's one of our best actresses.
Shabash Meethu drops in select theaters this Friday. Up next, Shamshira.
ये कहानी है शमशीरा की.
This film will have the true elements of Bollywood. With over 4 million views in the first 4 hours of the trailer releasing on YouTube, fans cannot wait to see one of India's highest paid actors, Ranbir Kapoor, in a double role for the first time.
This movie gives you 2 Ranbir Kapoors, double the fun.
Shamshira releases in select theaters July 22nd. Finally, Laal Singh Chadha.
अब कुछ लोग विश्वास नहीं करते, पर जिंदगी में चमत्कार होते हैं जी.
This movie has been in development for 20 years.
मैंने नहीं पता कितने लिखा है सब, किसने लिखा.
This remake of the blockbuster Forrest Gump stars one of the biggest box office draws of Bollywood, Amir Khan.
मेरी मम्मी कहती थी कि जिंदगी गोलगप्पे जैसी होती है, पेट पले ही पर जावे, मन नहीं पड़ता.
Laal Singh Chadha drops in select theaters August 11th. Upcoming Bollywood movies on the hot list.
Next, if you want some interesting popcorn to go with those movies, we have some great new options coming up.
Welcome back. Popcorn is one of America's favorite snacks, and they are making a good thing even better. Teresa Strasser looks at the new generation of gourmet microwave popcorn.
Popcorn is more popular than ever, thanks in part to our new homebody lifestyle.
In 2020, microwave popcorn category grew by 17%. That combined with just people streaming movies and watching TV more at home.
Chuck Lepley, co-founder of Opopop, shares 3 ways we can put some pep in the step of our boring microwave popcorn, starting with the way we pop it. You'll want to start with a silicone popcorn popper. Opopop offers one, and there are many generic brands available as well.
We did a lot of things to optimize the pop time. We did some things so that it retains less heat. We put these holders on the side so that you can shake it and take it out of the microwave.
Plus, less calories and chemicals. You just add the popcorn and hit start. Opopop's bowl is available for about $40, which includes 6 bags of popcorn. Generic brands online start at about $12. Before you hop into your popping, You'll need to choose the optimal type of kernel for the microwave.
The kernel is a huge piece of the experience. We use a butterfly popcorn kernel, and we have our own specific kernel grown for Oppo Pop.
This is the big fluffy popcorn and checks all the right boxes for a microwave kernel.
The mouthfeel, the texture, the taste, the color.
The other most common shape is the mushroom kernel, used for caramel corn and other specialized flavors.
Kind of like the tins of popcorn or the popcorn that have like the coatings all over them.
Many major brands like Pop Secret use the butterfly kernel, which you can easily find in stores. We'll wrap it up with flavor, something Chuck's company specializes in, with pre-flavored kernels like Maui Heat and Cinnalicious.
You get this even distribution of flavoring and seasonings.
But if you choose to make your own, he suggests trying unique flavors like nutritional yeast.
This is going to give it a nice umami pop.
Bougie snacks are poppin'.
The best.
With the gourmet microwave popcorn trend.
Delish, and thank goodness for microwave popcorn. I remember back in olden times, my sister making popcorn on the stove. It was a nightmare.
Yes, in an effort to be nostalgic, I actually tried making popcorn on the stove, and my house smelled like burnt popcorn for days.
That's my favorite scented candle, burnt popcorn.
Guys, thanks so much for watching us on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, maybe leave us a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a list. I picked out some more of my favorites, and they are right over here.